I see that the president has been forced to allow people, I guess, that have unfavorable views or say negative things to him on his Twitter account, and so did that Democratic Congresswoman. She had people that I guess she was trying to block, and he was trying to block people that would be saying negative things. Well, I don't understand that at all. I mean, especially for him. I don't haven't followed her, don't know her. I'm not on Twitter, thank God. Um, but his whole thing, I mean, he's Mr. Negative, Mr. Tear people apart, um, poop on everybody, poop on everybody, and then slide on through, and that's how he makes his kingdom. That's who he's king of. People who want to tear people who are different from them down, for whatever reason. Um, and they're just words, sir, Mr. President. I mean, I know you seem to be hurt by them. You must get over that. I mean, you're a big boy now. You're in the big boy office. You have to have a thick coat. Okay? You apparently bleed when somebody blinks hard in your direction, and you have to get over that, sir. Um, you just cannot shut down or attack somebody because they use words on you. I know that words can hurt. I have been hurt by words, and I assume I hurt people with words. I know I have, but words are just these little things that are really basically just in books. I know you don't read those, sir, but last night I was out and there was a young woman. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading or playing a game or something, and on my phone, playing a game on my phone at 62. Oh. Anyway, um, uh, she was coming in, and I think the word was bitch. She said, and she called me a bitch, and I don't let anybody call me a bitch, and I wasn't looking at her. I was playing the game and I was involved in the game, and she was in and out, really fast, and she was with people and they were talking, and she was apparently with the person. I think it was another girl, but I don't know. I didn't see the confrontation. Was still outside this place, and the girl was going to go out and they were going to confront. And after she left, I thought, honey, it's just a word. It's just a word. It's just a little word, and I suppose I wouldn't like to be called a bitch, but I am a bitch at times. So don't be afraid of words, young lady. Whoever you are, don't. If someone swears at you, that speaks on them. Don't let their stupidity affect you. And that goes for you too, Mr. Orangeness. And I have to say, I swear. But don't be afraid of swear words or being criticized. You have to take criticism. That's part of life. And if you're going to be Mr. Orangeness in the White House, you're going to get hit. You're going to, if you want to take stands, you're going to have people that are going to be against those stands. And they're going to say negative things. And they're going to come up with logical conclusions, especially if you're making things up, and hit you with them. So you've got to get over this, sir. And I've been thinking about my swearing. I've been thinking about it a lot these last few months. I was not a big swearer when I was young. My mother wouldn't allow that. But I did swear. And after a while, she allowed it. I was an adult in her house. And then I went out and I went to college and you started to swear more. And then with the guys. And then I went to graduate school. And after I got out of graduate school, I remember that I don't remember what happened, but I was on the phone and I got angry and I swore at somebody. I don't even remember who. And then I got off the phone and I thought, that's just, don't do that. And it took a couple of weeks, but I got down so that I didn't hardly swore at all. I mean, I did, when I got angry, I swore, and in my mind sometimes. I know the Bible tells us that, if you do it in your mind, you do it. Well, I do it in my mind. So, anyway, I was pretty good about not swearing. And then, all the way to 2013, 2014, someplace in there, I was so angry. All this anger, I felt frustrated and I couldn't leave, and I wasn't angry with my mother, but I was living with her, so she bore the brunt, and she didn't like my swearing. And after a while, she responded in kind, and we didn't have arguments where we swore at each other, but when we got angry, we would just start swearing, horrible things coming out of our mouths, coming out of her mouth. And I did that, and I felt very badly about that. And after she died, I have worked not to swear. I'm calmer now, and I have worked not to swear, but I do. And after a while, I gave my permission. You're a big boy. If you want to swear, swear. And if people swear at you, it's not pleasant, but you have to take it. But I have tried very hard not to swear. But I have given my self permission to swear, and that has made it easier not to swear. So maybe that's the thing, Mr. President. Maybe you shouldn't, maybe when you're about to criticize somebody and be negative on them, if you're not doing it for a political reason, I suppose, those are childish politics, but if that's what you want to do, it belittles you and belittles the office, but hey, anyway, I'm glad that they've not allowed those people to be blocked. You need to hear those things. If you're hearing those things, you'll grow, and that's a good thing, sir. I know that you probably haven't grown since probably the 5th or 6th grade, but emotionally, but you need to start sometime. We all do. I'm growing right and left these days, and I'm all on my own. So anyway, to that young girl, wherever she is, don't be scared of the word. It's even swear words. If Donald Trump comes down from his high tower and swears at you, Missy, he's got the problem, not you. And Mr. President, if the young girl was walking by and started swearing at you and calling you a bitch, and people have done that to you, sir, be the bigger man. Get over it. Okay, that's just my take. And hopefully I will never ever be on Twitter, but I thought I would never ever be on one of these phones and play games and be obsessed and make videos. But here I am. So hey,